Most piano teachers introduce legato by asking beginners to connect many notes right away, simply by walking the fingers from key to key with no real preparation. In healthy piano technique, every skill grows out of the simpler one that is already secure. I'll show you why we start from non-legato first and how that changes everything. Two-note slurs evolve directly from non-legato. Let's review non-legato. It consists of three stages. First, preparatory stage, when we breathe in and wrist goes a little bit up, and then we drop full weight of the arm into the key. And that's the main stage, stage number 2 of non-legato. We listen to the beginning and the end of the sound, and the third stage is relaxation. We breathe in again, so in, out, in. Now, how two-note slurs evolve from that? Same thing. Breathe in first stage, preparatory. Drop into the key, and then silently switch finger number 3 to finger number 2, and breathe in again. The only thing we change is, instead of holding down finger number 3, we silently shift to finger number 2 and release. And when children understand that flow, and it has to come just like our breathing, that's why we use breathing, because it helps us to understand. When they understand that, and they can play easily this, instead of playing it on one note, we modify slightly and go to the next note. And then we can do it the other way around. We can do 2, 3. But it's still exactly the same motion as for non-legato. Breathe in, drop in the key, listen to the connection between two notes, release. When we already got that flow, silently first, and then adding a key, you need to pay attention how the sounds match dynamically, because the second note comes on the release. But it's very difficult to find exactly the timing of that note. And that's why breathing helps, because we need to feel that flow. It never stops. When we drop down, we don't just stay. We continue, just like our breathing doesn't stop. We continue moving. And then when it's established, we try to separate our fingers a little bit, and we'll do a skip two-note slurs. And at that point, we already use our horizontal wrist motion. We're still listening to the connection, so the second sound matches the end of the first sound, and the flow still doesn't stop. And then we add note in between, and it works as a bridge between the first and the second sound. Still on the same motion. The goal is not to play each note separately. And that's the main disadvantage of legato introduction in method books, because all the notes are played like that. Then we just add other fingers, 2, 5, or 2, 5, and then fill the bridge. And then 5 notes. Listening to the connection and then building a bridge. But it's all in one single unifying wrist motion. If you are a piano teacher looking to refine and expand your teaching skills, please explore my online pedagogy courses at the Gorin Institute.